All right, completed the tulip, the rosetta, doing pretty good. Great barista. Now the next step is to impress your customers even more and yourself, and to take that next step in latte art. And the Swan is the way to go. So, as always, we're gonna start high, swirl our coffee, mix in, mix in, mix in, mix in, cover your coffee canvas. Now, like the rosetta, we're gonna go a quarter of the way full. Okay, now that we're a quarter full, we're gonna bring our jug down to level, and we're gonna start doing a rosetta. So we're pushing to the back of the cup whilst wiggling. When you're happy with the base, you're pulling back. This time when you pull back, you're gonna veer off to the side of the cup. You're not gonna go straight in line, you're gonna go to an angle. So we're up to here now. Now we wanna bring our jug back up to our mixing spot, and when we reach this point, we wanna, instead of cutting through in the middle, you want to cut through with the milk on the side. This is a process that you should be doing slowly and not be rushing it. Now when you get to this spot, this is your first taste of drawing with foam. So this is the introduction to the next level of latte art. When we see animals being drawn, that we will talk to in the future, this is your first introduction, because you're going to have to, from the end of the cup, bring your jug there and leave it there until you can see some foam coming out. When you're happy with the size of it, because it's going to be the Swan's neck, you're going to pull it back whilst pouring just foam. So no milk, just foam. And then you're gonna be pulling it back and creating kind of a hook. You're gonna be aiming to draw a hook with foam. When you come to this level, you want to, without lifting your jug, you want to stop and start pouring some froth and creating a circle. So from here to here without stopping. And when you're happy with the size of the circle, you want to lift your jug up to here, and you want to cut through to create a heart. Now your tulip and heart skills are going to come in this one. Like the tulip, you want your head to be nice and big, so when you cut through it doesn't disappear. And always remember, this is a one motion, you don't stop pouring. The Swan has so many variations, and we will be looking into them in this section of latte art. And yeah, good luck. Okay, so as always, swirling our milk, swirling our coffee, and we are starting high. Mix in, mix in, mix in. Quarter of the way there, I'm gonna start my rosetta. Happy with the base, I'm gonna come to the side, lift up, cut the wing, stop, and you wanna hold it down till you have happy with the base. You come out without stopping your head, pull up and cut through. And that is your Swan. If you see here, I needed a little bit more foam because the neck's not really clear, but the rest is okay, pretty good. Now we're gonna look into the different variations of the Swan. There's ones that incorporate tulips, ones that incorporate an extra rosetta, and yeah, we'll check them out. All right, variation number one. This is the tulip Swan. Goes nice in latte glasses. So we're gonna start off with 2 stacks of a tulip. Then we're gonna go to the side and draw our wing, lift up, cut through, and we are holding there until we are happy. Head, lift up, and cut through. Now that is the first variation. Things that I can point out here, my 2 bases aren't even, and my head, I didn't hold my head for very long, but this is the tulip Swan. Okay, this is our second Swan variation, and it also includes another tulip. So, bake the crema, and we go. Quarter of the way, going in for my wing. And when I cut, I'm going to come to the side and start stacking to make a tulip and cut through, come back here and create the heads of the Swan. This is our second variation. Okay, our third variation is the double wing Swan. You can either do this with a tulip stack or with a Rosetta stack. And we're gonna go with the Rosetta because we've talked about tulips a little bit too much. Here we go. Mix in. I'm gonna start now. First wing. I'm gonna come next to it and create a second wing. And then after that, I'm gonna create a head. If you look here, I have more of a defined neck, and it's really how much froth you have left in your jug. So it's something to manage when you're steaming milk if you can't find a nice defined neck.